Mic check.
Mic check.
Are we ready to go? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Adam, are you ready?
I think so.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the face reveal?
Face reveal. It's in my face.
Have they?
Well, not everyone, maybe.
Not everyone.
Some people.
So a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and
Hello.
there's the camera.
Oh, there's a camera. This is gonna be confusing.
Yeah. So you just gotta imagine all our friends being on the other side of that camera, staring at your beautiful face. All right. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. We are here today to celebrate something special.
Very special day yesterday.
Very special day yesterday. Well, it was
Well,
yesterday.
to celebrate today. Well, yeah, it was an hour before today.
We're celebrating with you guys the release of another great video. This one is the third one. And they were all done with Adam Grasso, who's here with me, cinematographer, videographer, editor, VFX artist.
Is there anything I don't know, like dancer maybe?
Dancer, sushi
master,
roller,
Michelin star restaurant owner.
Yes,
The possibilities are endless.
Board game moderating extraordinary.
That one's true. That one is true.
That one is kind of like in balance with the videography. I don't know which ones.
They're both equally as important for life. I think. Skills to have.
So Adam, everyone, Adam. These are my beautiful viewers.
Can you get rid of me for the stream?
My viewers.
Well, that was a quick kick out me.
I
thought we'd take 20 minutes to get to that point, but only a minute in. Wow.
Well, I mean, I would take it as a compliment if I were you.
Yeah,
you're like, this isn't your usual setting.
It's not really, no.
I remember the last time we did this stream for Thunder, it was like such a crazy different new situation for me for you. How was that?
I didn't realize how long I thought the length of time that we scheduled in was gonna feel like double the actual time it was, but it actually felt like it was an hour, even though we went for like 4 hours. Which is because you think, how can talking in front of a camera like go fast, and for some reason it does on Twitch.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't even notice you've been streaming for 24 hours. Like, it happens. Some people do it. It can be very how do I say it? Thrilling and exciting, and with all these people here, time flies. so last time it was really cool. We were talking about Thunder and stuff, and now can you imagine it was 6 months ago last time?
Yeah, it's been crazy. We look, because when we posted Under the River last night, I looked on your channel, which you said 6 months ago, and then it was the Thunder episode.
Oh, it's an alert. Oh, it's right by your head.
Oh, what did he? I thought someone was playing music in the other apartment. Some guy like ding ding ding.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe
you never
maybe
know.
He's watching the stream.
He's celebrating with us, like serenading us.
Cranked up on his screen, just watching it through the TV, like just laughing at all the jokes.
Yeah, I love how my songs somehow always end up having this like alias Bollywood vibe to it. Thank you so much, Cam. He donated $10. Please take over, Adam. That 2-month break away from Mimi wasn't long enough.
Was that how long you took a break from Twitch? 2 whole months? Or did you not stream at all? Oh, so you didn't last for 2 months?
No, I unfortunately did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
We don't talk about the dark ages.
That was the dark times for you guys. It wasn't very fun.
Those were the dark times. No, yeah. So I was meant to take only a month off. Basically, to focus on album and stuff, which somehow accidentally may have turned into over 2 months. Somehow, I don't know.
Well,
yeah, but I mean,
never again.
Yeah.
She scammed us.
You should be used to it now.
She promised a month and you got double.
Yeah, well, life happens. It's it's kind of like how aging works. When you're young, time never seems to move,
Right.
especially when you're in school, and then suddenly, you're like, where did the last 10 years go? So
You remember how long summer school holidays used to feel?
Oh
Even though they were like, what, 2 months, I think, max,
Yeah.
maybe? It used to feel like a whole year, and then you're like,
Yeah.
I've got to go back to school, and then now 2 months go by like that.
Where has this year gone? Where has this decade gone?
Yeah, I remember so vividly the start of this year, like exactly what I was doing in January, February, and then it's already
Yeah, but some would say
October.
some would say that's a good thing when I don't know when looking at 2020.
Yeah,
like-
true.
we're
Of
like,
all the
"All
year,
right,
of all the
let's-"
years for it to fly by,
We're like,
this is
okay,
the year.
turn the page, ready for the next one. Let's forget about this one. But yeah, I don't know. 2020 for me has been super productive. I feel like, yeah, even though we have a worldwide wide pandemic and like a lot of shit going on, that obviously doesn't allow us to do a lot of the things that we used to do, like travel and shit. Like still we were able to manage a whole video. I don't know how we did that, but yeah, we did that. Album is coming out. I don't know, stuff like that. So
Have you got a release date for that yet? Are you still playing around?
I was thinking about it yesterday. Like when I was writing the description for the video, I was like, should I?
Even I don't know the album release date.
No, I don't.
And I'm sat next to this woman.
No, I was talking to my manager, and I was like, should we do it? Is the time now? Should we think of the date? I think I know the date. And he's like, no, you don't know the date because we don't have a date yet. And so,
No one knows the date.
But I did reveal one thing. Vel knows. Some of you might have an eagle eye and have already noticed that I did reveal the album of the title, and it's none other than Museum of Sins, which is one of the song titles.
I've not even heard that song.
Yeah. Have you not?
No, I don't think. The funny thing is, I didn't hear Under the River until like I'd already
That's
said
true.
I'll do the video. Not even joking.
No, that's not true. 'Cause I remember back when we were brainstorming for Thunder. Was it? I showed you Thunder, and I think I briefly showed you a really dumbed down demo of Under the River, and I was like, in parentheses, this is gonna be our next project.
Okay.
And I didn't want to like overwhelm you with songs and projects, so I was just like, by the way, here's another one that we're gonna be doing.
We're gonna be doing next.
Yeah, so here's the timeline of your year.
Yeah. So pen yourself in these months.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be back. Thanks for gifting a sub to Cameron. And before that, starting student screen, I noticed there was one from Bubek and Azer. Thank you for that as well. Next, the album art reveal. No, you guys are not getting a lot. I have the pictures.
Oh.
I have the pictures.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm not gonna tell you guys that.
Oh, you've seen it.
I know what it is.
The agony. And I can even show you some songs. Spoilers. But anyway,
Spoiler.
yeah, we're here to talk about Under the River. I don't know, what are you guys most interested in? Because obviously we've spent the last like I don't know how many months. Too long. Talking about it and experiencing it. So I don't know, maybe you guys can let us know what you're most interested in, whether it's like the planning process or preparation or I don't know.
Because it was quite different from Thunder in quite a lot of ways, actually. How was the was there? How was the coming down the river done? Was there someone ahead of you? Yeah, so we had like 4 people dropping the stuff into the river and we just like did so many rehearsals to figure out the timings of like when should the balloons come down, at which point you are in the actual river. So that was really, really difficult to like choreograph.
It was an actual choreography.
Yeah.
That needed planning, and the funny thing was that it would have so many different things kind of making it change. So the 4 occasions that we had leading up to the shoot were basically comprised of like testing the water level, which of course changed the speed of the water. So the choreography changed based on how the flow was, and so that also changed. Wait, what else did it change? Like the time that it took me to get to the point where it starts to submerge me, the amount of time that it takes for the water to submerge me also is affected by how big how strong the flow of the water is. So it was like again physics. water river / I don't know.
Yeah, because we actually shot in a real river. Initially, we thought we could build a river on like a soundstage, like in a studio, because we thought, how the hell do you control a river's water flow without spending thousands of euros to like get construction men in to build a dam for us to like control the flow? So we basically just found a point. We found a point in the river where we built like a portable, just a piece of wood that was fit kind of as perfectly as possible to block the water, and then we had to time to figure out how long does the water rise. And we were always really worried because we'd go on like a tech scout day to check the river, and one day it would have been raining loads, which means that the water will fill up faster because it's flowing faster. And then some days we'd go and it was glorious sunshine and the water wouldn't be flowing barely like at all, and then we'd try and block the water and it'd take like twice as long to fill up. So we were kind of at the mercy of a bit of luck on this one, of making sure that it rained enough but not overkill so that you would get submerged at the perfect time. Like the take we got was probably the most perfect one we got in terms of like the song ends, that part of the song ends so perfectly, like when you lip sync and you get submerged and the camera moves away, and like we kind of luck and kind of a lot of preparation to give us the best chance of being lucky.
Yeah. It was crazy because it's the complete opposite of not complete opposite of Thunder, but there are a lot of like the issues that could have come up where like on the day of, we had actors, we had the crew, like a much bigger crew, and just like a lot of things that we had to do on the day of, like different camera angles and stuff like that. With this one, it was just like one long take the whole day, and another one for the night scene. So basically, two takes. So
two shots,
most
basically.
of it was like leading up to the shoot, just like testing stuff out. I'm just trying to find a way for us to look at some pictures in the meantime.
Can you share your screen?
Yes, I can.
Screen share.
Yes. Hold on.
There's gonna be so many shirtless pictures of me because Harry someone didn't have their shirt on, and I was like, that's a good idea. Like, when do I ever get a chance to like not have a shirt on and be on set? And
yes,
this
was one of the,
it was a warm
preparatory days. Yeah, so so I don't know, one of Liche, was it you that asked whether it was a real river? Yeah, so this was at the house of one of my really good friends from high school. So they have a summer house in Palosnak. I don't know, some of you that are Hungarian probably know where that is. Super cool place. And so they have a little mini river flowing right next to their house in their backyard. So we were like, there's actually nothing better than this location because we can use it. Beautiful picture. We can use it, and it was convenient and comfortable because we were able to be there for as long as we wanted, for several weeks, and we're able to test stuff out. Oh my god. Let's just skip over that one. As you can tell, I am having the time of my life each time I'm in the water.
Go down in the water. I need to check what it'll look like on camera when we get our expensive camera on set.
Oh god. Yeah, so here's a pretty good picture.
Here's a good like to the right of where this was took. That's basically the starting position, and it's kind of even hard to see, but like right at the end of what you can see of the river, that's pretty much where she lies down and gets submerged.
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually that long. Maybe I'd be curious to know if you thought it looked longer on the video than actually what it was. Like you could walk that stood up in 10 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
10, 15 seconds.
Yeah. But that's also why we did it in double time. Have we mentioned that?
Yeah, so we shot it in slow motion, and then there's a point when it goes back to real time, and that's when she's Mimi is submerged underwater. And we did that because we did it in double time because we had a look in real time and then in slow motion, but it always looked better in slow motion. Like you see the objects more clearly because they actually came past pretty quickly on the day. Like some of them were just like whoop, and I was like, oh, no one knew what that was.
It rained for a few days prior to the shoot, so again it changed a few things because the props were just like going so fast. So yeah, amazing just surroundings. It was so nice to spend the weekends there and just like chill. What?
It's just random pictures of me at the
Beautiful.
camera hire company. That was a really small. That was our camera rig.
The fishes outside the water were not real ones, right?
No.
Those would be some pretty cool fish if they were real. Imagine like walking next to a river, just like taking a casual stroll, and you just have like fluorescent glowing fish
like,
out of the water. What was in that tea, honey? Wait, let's do some things for me. It was like the airport at the end of the Fast and Furious, never ending. Yeah, I had enough BTS from Instagram to have a reasonable idea how small it was. Seemed a lot bigger. Yeah. That's how it usually is. It looks like stream. Stream is probably a better word.
Under the stream.
Under the stream. It's a lie.
That's a good point, actually. It's totally
what the fuck, the ending of Under the River with me. Yeah, we did want to kind of think outside the box, didn't we? Everything was real, no CGI involved. CG. So yeah, you want to talk about the setup a little bit?
I think we have some more. Can I skip a
little?
Yeah. I think I have the picture with the pole thing. The pole thing.
The rig.
So that's our gimbal system, and then we needed to find a way of hanging it over the river while no one is in shot, basically. And then I think maybe they're not here. They should
maybe
be
there's probably going to be some more.
So many random.
Yeah, Adam spent hours.
At the camera hire company just testing shit.
Do you have like a rough estimate of like overall how many hours you spent in there?
More,
like several days.
Close to 10 hours easily.
Just like probably testing stuff, and it wouldn't work.
So
like usually what would happen is like the gimbal wouldn't because you would be moving the scaffolding a lot. Is that why the gimbal just like didn't find its balance and
they just didn't have a very good gimbal. Like it was just a bit like they need to buy a new one, basically. It's just one of the things where like if you don't have a super high budget, you have to cut corners, and you're just trying to find the balance of finding the thing that does the job for you without all the fancy like seamless things where it works exactly how you want it to work perfectly every time. And yeah, it was just one of those things where they had another gimbal, but it was way more expensive, and I was like, I want to use it. Yeah. This is a good these photos are probably a really good example of. Yeah, that was our rig, basically. So it's the gimbal, but on a scaffolding pole, like what a construction worker would have, essentially. And then I was able to, I had like a monitor in my hand, and it had something called a mimic, which meant that wherever I moved the monitor, the camera moves. So all the way the camera moves in the video, that's all me controlling it wirelessly from the side of the river while I'm looking at the screen. So I'm just like a video game, just like doing first person, following you crawling, essentially. Yeah, and these are all
trash.
Look at this trash. Look at the mess. That's me just being like, this trash. I'm gonna call the authorities.
The story of the trash. I have some pictures of wait, do I have some pictures? I probably do have some pictures of, the amount of trash. This was all because we told Alman.
Yeah.
We told everyone in the crew to bring at least one bag of trash. It's like it's like the ticket in, or I don't know how you would say it.
Bring trash and you can get on set.
Bring trash, because we wanted it to be legit, and we didn't want a scenario where it wasn't enough. And so basically I left
a suitcase. The red thing.
The red thing? Yeah, that was our lunch.
Oh, okay. I thought it was trash. I thought you put trash.
That was all our food that my mom cooked for that day. How are we getting paid? Well, recycling.
One bag of trash.
So it was crazy, because for days I just had bags and bags and bags of trash piling up, and yeah, it's just like sitting on the side of the road waiting for the taxi. And I was like, with some of the bags I would put maybe like a shirt or something above it, because I was embarrassed. I was like, sorry, can we put all this trash into the back of the car? I have an important thing to do today with all this trash.
Important business meeting.
Bring your own trash party. Yeah. Oh.
Enjoy.
Yes, it was a beautiful spot though, as you can tell.
We actually delayed the shoot by one day because of rain. Do you remember?
Rain.
We were supposed to shoot the day before, but it was peeing it down with rain.
Yeah.
So we pushed it because crawling in the rain would have been twice as difficult for Mimi, plus having to cover all the equipment so it doesn't all get ruined by the rain. Like, it made sense to just what's Harry doing?
Yeah, so that's a pretty good picture of the scaffolding. It fit perfectly into the van. That's the one thing we were kind of scared of. It's like, will we have a van big enough and stuff like that. All right, enough of that. What else? Wait, it was before the trash came in. Such a trashy picture. Are you gonna pick a shirt off for where the gotcha amounts when you need them? You had the chance, guys. Want to see what my legs looked like?
This was after?
This was after.
Oh,
this was after the shoot. This is what happened to my legs. This is what it does to you. It's like 10 hours. Look at that. That was the day of. It was very fun.
Oh my god. I didn't realize you had this bad bruise.
I know. And Naimori, thank you so much. Welcome back. Yeah, it was pretty. I didn't even notice. I think towards the end, is when it started to be like painful enough to notice, I would say. But by that point, I was so motivated to just finish the day. I was just, when you're really tired, but you want to get it done and get it over with, and you're just like going for it.
No pain.
It's like you're in this survival mode, and you just become undefeatable. Yeah, but it was pretty tough.
You could show the CG stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Or the aquarium stuff.
Oh, there's so much.
Oh, we got videos as well.
Yeah, anything that you guys want to know, ask us, because we're going like all over the place. Just however
the structure comes from you today, ladies and gentlemen.
What should we?
What's this one?
What's this one?
Oh yeah, next music video. So artistic. So spiritual. Oh my god, it represents so much. We just said that should be the music video. Wow. Just filming the
So basically the plan is to create a dam that's removable that can block off the water instantly by just placing it in the water. So we're gonna have to shape it, mold it to the exact, I guess, build of the river. It has to be removable because I crawl through the river, and once I've crawled through a point, that's when instantly it has to be blocked off. So it has to fit in like a puzzle piece.
20. It's about 20 seconds to build to the top, so we just need to test.
Look at that. This is completely gonna submerge me. I'm nervous. I'm excited. Hope it's all gonna work out. Oh, the spray paint. Oh, the spray paint. It kind of. I want to talk about. It's got a hint of red. Now the question is whether it's gonna color my dress when it gets wet. We'll see. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. And in the meantime, we can enjoy.
Right, I want to see the full version now.
Yeah.
So good.
It's gonna be amazing, guys. The stuff that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, next music video.
Everything that we're kind of discussing and talking about in footage we're showing. It's all gonna be put together in almost documentary. It's kind of like a vlog / documentary / making of video. And so Harry's working on that video, which will be out I think Friday. I don't know, sometime this week when it's ready, when it's finished, because there's just so much to show, and since so much of the process was documented, we were like, why not do something cool about it, and share it with anyone that's interested. Thank you so much. Was it the end of 20 months release party? Oh, speaking of.
Oh, yeah.
It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day.
We know you're not supposed to, but it's a special occasion.
It's a special occasion, so it's time to splurge in some celebratory bottle opening.
I've never seen a celebration bottle.
You guys know I like to open my champagne bottles when it's time to celebrate.
Does it have a proper cork and everything? No, it's not good. How do you open this thing? This is more difficult than an actual wine, like an actual bottle. How do you open it? Oh wait, here.
Sounds like me with any kind of bottle.
How do you open it? I'm always the guy to open jars and stuff for people. Because they're always like, I can't open the jar. And I'm like, give it to me. Oh, there we go.
Aw. Well, we can pretend. You can make it.
What?
Rocket up into the ceiling somehow.
What?
If you want to. What?
What? Have you? What is this? How do you open it?
Is it not already?
Do you push it or twist it or? It's a turn cap, I think. Really? There's no some alien technology right there.
Actually,
Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not worthy. We're not
Is this
worthy.
Not how you... Oh my god!
Wait,
on the bottom.
On the bottom. No, no way. Wait, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We've been scammed. I was prepared to bring a knife and just like cut the top off. I was like, they make you work for your chocolate.
Oh my god.
What a scam.
Yeah, that's a real scam.
Yay!
Please.
Lord almighty!
You record your streams in slow motion, right?
50 frames per second.
Under the river.
Well, I'm not surprised. Well done.
We can organize them in an orderly pile now.
One more.
One more. Someone get 4K 1,000 frames. That's the default that Twitch records, right? I want to see it in super slow.
All right. The splurge continues.
Ooh.
Because on this channel, there's no celebration without some form of apple.
Apple juice.
So this is a family-friendly environment. So we're gonna drink apple juice with you guys.
Yes.
Cheers, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world.
And if you have apple juice, you can join in.
Yes.
Or any other beverage.
Ready for some ASMR?
Does that sound good?
Ready for one more? Damn it, now I gotta pee.
Sounds. This could be the most specific ASMR like subgenre. It's just apple juice, like specifically apple juice. Apple juice ASMR.
Apple. Oh my god! Imagine. And wait, that's not it. There's one more. There's one
not the
more.
only thing.
There's no party without party.
Party mix. And with fish.
And oh. That's totally planned. That's totally planned.
Here you go. In honor of our CG fish.
In honor.
Who I think did the best performance of the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
They nailed the vibe that we were going for.
Yeah.
I think.
Oscar nominee.
They were a nightmare to direct, but.
Quite the divas.
Yeah, quite the divas.
CGI fish. So yeah, dig in.
I'm getting hints of Sicily.
I'm gonna put this in a safe spot. And yes, feel free.
And I remember all the fishes you killed during the main. No fishes were harmed.
All right. Well, cheers. To another great
video.
Masterpiece.
Cheers to all you guys.
To you.
It's a fine apple juice. It's the 1998, I think. It was a good year for apple juice. The finest year for apple juice.
Yes.
Right,
yes. Don't drink it all at once.
I'll try not. Don't tempt me. Don't give me any ideas.
All right.
And a Malteser.
And a
Ooh.
Malteser. Yeah.
Do you guys have?
You actually put them in
Maltesers.
fashionably order.
You guys don't have Maltesers in Hungary, right? You know, like the little boxes and they're like circles.
Yeah. We had them in Malaysia.
Yeah, they don't have them here.
Probably haven't seen them around. Used to love them though.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Yeah. Not as good as the 1904, but it works.
True.
Indeed. Well, you know, you can raise the bar high, but it's best to stay in between. To enjoy
I'm gonna go too high.
the wide range, the entire spectrum, the ups and downs.
Chocolate. Oh, I found a galaxy.
You found a galaxy down below. My house is small, but content.
Whoa, you call galaxy chocolates Dove?
Yeah.
What?
You even got it here.
No
And
way.
there's a Twix behind you as well.
Why?
Kind of like a little egg hunt.
This is my favorite
scavenger
chocolate.
hunt. Really?
I didn't know you call it Dove.
I've never even seen them or heard of them.
Galaxy chocolate.
Is it the Milky Way? We've got... Wait, no, there's no Milky Way.
Yeah,
There's,
that's a good point. There's no Milky Way here. Well, there is. Of course we will.
Yeah, we do. We got Milky Way. We've got Snickers. We've got Mars. Bounty.
Good old
And that's
Bounty.
it. Maltesers.
The classic.
Dove. Yeah.
All the classics.
All right. Well, what I was gonna show you guys some pictures of the CGI process.
Well, let me tell you.
Well, it was unexpected. Like I guess because neither of us have ever worked with a CGI artist
Never.
before, and so we kind of just jumped in the deep end of the pool and we're like, you know, just driven by this vision, which actually, yeah, didn't like from the beginning was there. Like, do you want to talk about like how it all started?
Like in terms of what?
In terms of the concept, in case anyone's interested.
I don't even remember how we came up with. When did we even come up with the fish idea? Like have the fish on the rock. Was that even there in the first place, or did we? I can't remember when we said, "Oh, let's get the fish on the rock." Because you said, "Okay, I've got this location." Because the location was the first thing I think that.
It was one of the first things.
And then we were like, "What can we do in a location like that? What music video can we craft in a place like that?"
Actually, I remember we both had a pretty we both had a concept in our heads, but it was different because mine, when we first sat down at the first meeting, like I had a kind of a more vibey idea, which revolved around having a river or having some sort of water, having the objects be floating by and just vibing with that. So I didn't really have the story just more of a visual concept. And then Adam showed up with this elaborate
I had it all planned.
action-packed,
It was a great idea.
movie-worthy idea, which was amazing. It had me laughing so hard. Do you want to
I was like, how do I top Thunder with an even weirder idea? Yeah, so my idea was basically that it starts off and we're like zooming out from a fish tank in like a big aquarium, like in a zoo basically, and then you see Mimi's hands like on the glass, and she's like, I've got to save all the fish, and then essentially the video revolves around her stealing the fish, and then two zookeepers are trying to get the fish back, so they're chasing her throughout the city. And then like she goes home in the apartment and she's got the fish. No, it's just one fish that you rescue. And then on the news it's like fish stolen from zoo, and the zookeepers are getting interviewed like, oh, we were trying to figure out who the. And then you realize like, oh, and then the fish is like take me home. It like speaks to you, the CG fish. And then it's this whole montage sequence of you getting your bag ready, getting ready to go and hike into the mountains to return the fish home. And all the while the zookeepers are slowly like tracking you down, like smelling the grass, and be like, she's here, she's close by. And then eventually like you get to a river, and you get to a river, and then the zookeepers are right behind you, and they're like, oh, come on. And then like the only thing you can do is like jump into the river to escape. You jump into the river, and then and then it's a whole underwater sequence where you're like floating in the water, and there's like leaves and all loads of debris that's underwater, and then eventually you wash up on the other side of the river, and the fish is flapping outside like dying, and then he looks at you and he goes, kiss me. and then Mimi kisses the fish, and then she transforms like Harry Potter, like poof, and then she transforms into a fish, and then the last shot is like the same, as similar to the first shot, and we're tracking out of the aquarium, and it's Mimi as a fish and the fish that she was with, and we track out, and there's like families like looking like, oh, look at the fish, oh, that's an interesting looking fish, and then that's the end. And that was the video.
Stuff that comes out of the brain. Genius. And yeah, and the reason why we didn't go with that one, because it would have topped Thunder, I'm absolutely certain. But I feel like if we kept going with like these crazy storylines, it would just like it would just be, I don't know, just so difficult to keep that pattern going, because it would become a pattern where you know, this is the type of videos that we do. And so we felt like, yeah, this is an amazing concept, and I still feel like someone should do this. Like
I will do it one day.
As a short film, I would watch it. I would start it. Hell, like I would like happily do that.
Could be like a short film that you do. You know, when musicians do like a Beyonce Lemonade thing, but as a short film. Yeah. And the whole thing is just a short film about your love of saving fishes. It's like really still, high production
it's
value.
Still in there. It's still in there. Taking a rain check. You know, it's on pause. One day we'll get to it. But yeah, so we felt like it would have been a little bit too similar to Thunder, in the fact that, in the sense that, yeah, it's got a storyline, it's actiony, it's pretty much like a parody, where it's funny, things like that, and I wanted to be careful with how I interpret and kind of portray this video, since it is the flagship of the album that's coming up. And so I was like, do I want to give it this like really funny vibe, or take it down kind of a neutral path where it's kind of serious, you know. It does take like littering and, you know, these global situations and like going against the current obstacles, suffering, So it has that side to it, but it's also funny, where, you know, I turn into a fish, or, well, I was a fish all along. That's what you find out. So it's got that kind of abstract, fun side to it, where it's unexpected, but also it has the meaning that I wanted to portray, and it can be interpreted in many different ways. So I guess that's why we went with this idea.
It's kind of a mixture. Yeah, it's a bit like, it has a really like connects to what the song is about. It's not completely weird and stupid. It's not really fun. Like, I don't know. Was it funny to you guys? Because I've seen it so many times now. I don't really laugh. It's not like Thunder like made me laugh at how stupid it was in certain parts, but this didn't really make me laugh. It made me like, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be interested in. Is it funny to you, or is it
the video underneath if you want to
spam
in my link? There you go. That's enough. So yeah, it is out now. We put it out last night. Oh yeah, you can also use the command UTR to go check it out. But yeah, I guess it's not something you laugh at, but it is something pretty comical in the way that it looks.
Yeah, because it's kind of light. It gets more lighthearted, and then like the CG fish, and then like the. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting video. It's a mixture of things. It's vibey. It's a bit silly. It's hopefully it hooks your attention because I mean there's no CG craziness until past halfway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. Like the items, because that was the biggest worry that I had was getting items that actually keep the audience's interest. And we were thinking, what is like a weird... And even on the take that we used, which is in the video, a lot of the items had like ruined. Like we had the paper... But didn't we make paper boats? And then eventually they just got too soggy and we still threw them down the river. But yeah, like... Because that's the only thing I don't really know. Like, were the items actually good? And are they all... Do they keep your attention and everything? It's hard for me to know because I've seen them too many times.
Basically, the
BTS again.
Oh yeah, next music video.
That you were just on.
So artistic.
No, this is the one where I'm pretending that this is.
So spiritual.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did it end? Oh, I guess it's really small. But
Yeah, it's short.
this is So every time we did a take, this is what we would do. We would Harry and we would get to the Mimi would prepare and sit down, and we would get the camera in and go.
Alright, it's just an infinite loop of the same videos. Hold on, I feel like there was wait, we go back.
Oh yeah, next.
It's the same one. What about these
Wait,
ones?
I swear there's more. Wait, is that my butt?
This one of you crawling?
I think we saw this, didn't we?
Oh, we saw photos of this.
Yeah, that's where you would see the fish.
Yeah, that's what we were even trying to figure out. Oh, so much figuring stuff out. Yeah, because I remember I had a moment where I was like, oh, why doesn't Mimi crawl out of the water at night? Because initially I was like, where could you find the fish? Could you still be crawling? And then there was like a perfect rock that was right next to the river, and I thought she should crawl out. And then we came up with the idea of like the whole thing as trash, and yeah, a lot of it was just like slowly adding layers of like interesting things that would keep your attention.
Yeah.
Just the camera. Just all camera prepping, making sure like, is it actually gonna do what we want it to do? Yeah, update your virus software, Mimi.
Never.
Yeah, and this was the rig, like rigging the gimbal onto the pole. And
oh yeah, I remember when you sent me this.
I was like, this is our rig, Mimi.
I was like, holy shit.
How cold was the water, Mimi?
The water was amazing.
It was so warm.
I kid you not, though. I kid you not, like, that's one of the nighttime scenes. This was one of the places where we did not shoot.
Yeah, we were scouting aquariums for not super long. The first place we went to, the guy was like, yes, you can film here.
So I think we went through all of this. Look at how...
Wild Mimi.
Yeah. Crazy.
that was my drawing.
That's what we said.
Yeah. We said, make it look like this. This is exactly what it should look like. I think that actually was the first. No, like I think we used it as a reference point of where the fish should roughly be on the rock.
This is how it all starts when you get in contact with a CGI artist. Oh yeah, this is
where we filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, where you filmed.
Well, yeah,
I was dying
she was
in
dying
bed from COVID while this happened. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just such a strange looking shot. I think that's what struck us.
It was just so gritty and
yeah,
like it was just ultimate not clean Hungarian pet shop. You know what? That when we went there, they had little mice in the corner, and one of them was like a baby mouse, and he could escape, and he was just escaping out of his mama's cage and crawling around and going to his daddy's cage, and we said to the pet shop owner, we were like, "There's a mouse that is like out of the cage." Love that.
Oh, we're back at these. Okay,
Oh,
I think that's pretty much all the photos we have.
Or if you go in aquarium, there's more aquarium.
More, and then we'll get to the CGI. More aquarium stuff. Yeah, I think this was the day of the shoot where I wasn't there.
Being corona safe.
I love that mask of yours. When I first saw it, I thought it was like a cow pattern. Because I thought it was just like cow, I don't know, spots, patches. I haven't seen
It can be whatever
these
you
photos.
want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, there's a tarantula right up there. Henny saw it halfway through the shoot, and she was like, "Ah!" Because it was like trying to crawl out of its little legs, and then she stood away from it for the rest of the thing.
Oh. Hold on. Here's some video.
Sorry. Very long video. Why is it so short?
I don't know.
So yeah, I just had the song playing on my iPad, and then I was tracking in time.
Poor guy. How many times did he listen to that song?
I did a lot of takes here because he was being so chill, and I had so much time, and I was like, I might as well just go crazy. I think I did like 25 takes or something. But it was worth it because I kept getting better and better and better and better all the time. Because I'd never used this gimbal before, so I was like, well, I need some practice takes. Be one with the gimbal.
There we are.
It'd be funny if on this BTS I CGI'd you in so people
Oh
thought it
my
was
God.
actually there.
Angle.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna show you guys some in progress CGI stuff. Because this was a really interesting I don't know, experience, I guess. Seeing how you go from an idea of like, hey, can you transform me into a fish to actually having it done. Like, I would not have expected it to be this difficult and this elaborate.
Because your face is technically the fish, because you did the scans, remember?
Yeah. So basically, I was asked to take photos of myself from all sorts of angles. He was like, at least 15 photos with the same light. And so I remember putting on the ring lamp and just kind of taking all these horrible angles. I looked at the pictures and I was like, that is not your angle, girl.
Down from the nose and
from like down here all the way to side, front, up, just like all sorts of angles. And so we sent over those pictures, and so that's how we got something like this, where he took my face and started to play around with
so good.
size of my forehead. There's me looking like Voldemort. There's me with what is this? Bigger eyes. That's me angry. I think that
creepy.
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. In terms of
I don't know if you're happy or like.
That's supposed to be happy.
You don't.
It's horrible.
You look.
That's a smirk.
New emote. There you go.
How is big eyes, even bigger eyes. I think that was like
that's like a hyper realistic.
Yeah, I think that was like the
scan.
original. And then at the same time, there were so I had 2 artists on Fiverr. I started using Fiverr, which is actually really great when it comes to looking for a specific job or a specific I don't know.
If you need,
specific
I
thing.
need a graphic designer to make a logo for my thing. Like, there's a lot of amazing people on there, and it's good because
Yeah.
if you don't have a lot of money, you can get decent people if you pay cheap. But obviously, the more money you pay, the better you'll get. But it's still
and
good.
and it's different from knowing the industry where you're from in your local city and knowing like 2 or 3 artists or more if you're really in it. And then you have a place like Fiverr where globally you can like specifically pinpoint what you're looking for, and maybe there's someone in Brazil or in Australia or Germany, whatever, that can do exactly what you want. So I sent out these like I don't know reference pictures of what I imagine it to be, and then got back a couple drawings. There were 2 artists, and so that's how we ended up choosing which one we want, because the CGI artist asked us to find a specific concept artist first, because that's not his job. So we ended up getting one guy giving us this little draft, which ended up being colorful. Guys, I had pink hair. I could have had pink hair. With like different backgrounds.
I think the darker brown one was the one we went for. Yeah, that. I think that was
we went with this one. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
You chose this one too.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I think we chose that one because like it doesn't pop out as much. Like it's more. Yeah. It's more.
It doesn't look. Yeah, that looks more like one unified piece of art.
Yeah. With 3D scan with just manually taking photos. Yeah. Photogrammetry. How do you say that?
Photogrammetry.
Is weird, especially when get the UV unwrapped to the flat image. I don't know. This is all. It was all very new, but there was a draft like this.
I love
There were so many like drafts in certain areas.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's like not even a fish. It's like wavy lines of things.
Hair kind of morphed into fins. And so we had to decide, whether we want it to be more realistic or, like this was one of the references that I sent. That's like a later stage of the CGI model where, we wanted it to have less of a nose, more of a fish face. Like it was
fishy face.
It was so detailed, just going back and forth between, I don't know, should I have eyelashes or should I not? Should my eyes be bigger?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to communicate because it's hard. Like, it's not something very easily that you can communicate. Like, I want her to look like a fish. It's like, well, there's so many different ways you can do that, and how realistic or not realistic it is.
Exactly.
How much like a cartoon it looks. There's a lot of.
Yeah, that's a good example of what it looks like when it's fairly realistic. That's my actual face, just morphed on it, but on a fish, as opposed to having it look more like a fish. And then we asked the concept artist to make it more cartoony, because like we were going back and forth. I feel like one of the biggest, I guess, learning lessons in it all was how important it is to actually know what you want and to have that very specific vision, because I feel like since we've never done this before, we just vaguely said, turn me into a fish. And it was hard to actually communicate and put into words what exactly we wanted and how we wanted it. And so, we would expect the artists to kind of be creative and give us the guidance.
Give us a bunch of examples.
Bunch of examples.
20 examples, and which was not feasible because it takes so long to just make one example.
Yeah, and we did not know that, so you know, it took a lot longer than we thought, because you know, we assumed it was something that could be done super quick, and then you know, we would find out that it takes, you know, a whole day to model something that looks like this. Fish, Mimi.
Mimi fish.
Fish meat. Mimi fish. This was the other one, but yeah, we ended up going with the other concept. So it is a lot of work. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah. What was that one?
Oh yeah, this was the other reference that I sent, which is pretty similar. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the other thing. Oh yeah, this was probably the
design of the
one that I found.
Body design of the blue fish.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and so we played around with, you know, the placement and the design of the fish in the background as well, placement on the rock, blah blah blah. Yeah, it was a very interesting process, I have to say. Yeah.
CGI.
You almost need to make it before you know what you want. Yeah, I didn't even know we had to have a concept artist till like mid project, or while we were already in it, and yeah, found out that like it's much more elaborate than we had thought.
It's just hard because like I know a lot of departments like what something entails. Like if I was working with an editor and someone was like, it's gonna take me X amount of days to do it, me already being an editor, I would know if they're slow or fast. But not working with a guy who does CG before, I have no concept of like how long something actually takes because I've never done the process before. So yeah, that was a tricky one of knowing like how long will it actually take for you to make the new model that we've given you feedback on. And it's like way longer than I thought. I'm like, oh, okay, it takes you like many days to do it. And I was like, ooh, okay, well, we don't have many days left to get the video done. So
yeah,
that was the tricky part.
Yeah. Yeah, but now we know.
Yeah, we know.
Next video is going to be all CG.
Full CG.
Full CG.
I wouldn't mind doing that, actually.
Would you?
I found a Hungarian animation company, and they made like a full animated music video for, I can't remember who the band was, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
They just got it hand drew and CG'd the whole thing.
Imagine the amount of work.
So much work.
If it took us over a month to get a single fish down, or two fish, or couple fish, one scene, two scenes. Imagine a whole entire video, or a whole entire film, movie.
Madness. Can you do the next one?
Yeah, really awesome. Probably my favorite video so far.
Yeah, how does it compare to the other ones? I'd be curious to know what the opinions are, because they're all quite different. Hello, chat.
Hello, SDNSN. It's hard to compare. They're all pretty different.
Mm.
I guess that was kind of. Would you like some more apple juice, sir?
Yeah, oh, I've completely finished this one.
Oh, wait. Some more. 42 subscribed, 17 months in a row. Thank you so much.
Just in time for some ASMR apple juice.
Oh, yeah. Enjoyed that, chat. Did a great job. I like the storytelling in the video. Well, I'm happy.
I preferred Thunder. You know, I can't, like, maybe I also prefer Thunder.
Really?
Yeah. Only because, I don't know, like, they all have something that I like, but I think Thunder was just a lot of, I don't know, there was just something about making it that was really fun.
Is this me? And
it was so difficult, and, like, I just like the idea because it was just so stupid, and it came together well, and the vibe on set was completely different. Like, weirdly, I felt way more in control on this one. I felt extra prepared for Under the River versus Thunder.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really make sense because we were kind of left to like nature, like the river being the right level.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
We did have a lot of location tests.
Yeah, we went there loads of times to
like 4 weekends leading up to the shoot, we were there for hours doing the same choreography again and again, testing it out and like seeing what happens if the water is fast, what happens if it's not fast, what happens if the dam is, you know, I don't know, put down a minute sooner or a minute later or a few seconds later earlier. So yeah, we had time to kind of like be prepared for all outcomes, except not having enough props.
Yeah,
That was probably the most annoying part.
I think Thunder also had
with
performance elements, and as a filmmaker, director, cinematographer, I really like directing actors' performances, and I couldn't really do. I did it a little bit on Under the River for the nighttime scene, like asking you to like really push the struggling, but a lot of times I didn't really need to because we'd already practiced it so much. You already knew what to do. So yeah, I don't know.
Thanks,
like
Xavier.
I like both. Yeah, I like all of them. But yeah, Thunder was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You didn't tell her to drown. How to drown.
Hey, Shaggy, what's up? Also prefer Thunder, but don't tell anyone. I'm not here. Who's not here? Maybe because location scouting was so difficult with Thunder. Yeah. I mean, that was a whole different story as well. We probably went to go visit almost every single hairdresser's location in Budapest.
Maybe that's also why, because we did so much struggling to make the video happen. Like the headphones, locations were way more difficult to get like locked down. So it's going through all that and then making the video. Then it's like it's like the payoff. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why I like Thunder better. Maybe it's just my weird taste in music videos, and it's a slightly weirder video in certain ways. So.
Yeah. I don't know if I could choose. I feel like a part.
I like both.
Like a part of me is it just has a special place in my heart for Free.
Interesting.
First video, I guess partially because it was such a new experience to do the first ever music video shoot, and it was intimate. It was like very, you know, we had a really small crew, and you know, it looked amazing. You know, it was really fun to break the glass. Fun. I remember like the day of taking the big plexiglass and just getting to like break it in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and I don't know. I got to soak my body in warm water for hours in the bath scene, which was pretty comfortable while they were sweating.
So warm. Oh
it was so warm for them. I remember just like chilling in the water. It was blue and it was really nice. So it was just like a lot of new experiences. It was very cool. So even though Thunder was probably the most exhilarating, most action-packed shoot, and this one I feel like we were super prepared. But still there was stuff that I don't know that could have been better had we like taken even more props, because like that was the one thing that we felt like I don't know, towards the end got difficult, because after every take everyone went on a mission to collect all the props, because we had put this netting in the bottom of the stream that would catch all the items, and so after every take the whole crew went to go collect and put the items back into their designated little bags. And so we would place the bags back into the spots where they would set out from, and it was just like doing that again and again. Like
if we had more crew, we'd have designated collect the trash people.
I like all three. They're all very different. Free is just beautiful in how it set a mood. Thunder is just super hype and more music-y, but Under the River is more emotional. They're all great in my opinion. All videos need glass eating, don't they?
Felt a bit like a Hideo Kojima trailer. Really?
I haven't seen that movie.
Hideo Kojima's a video game director.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a movie. So I haven't seen that movie.
I want to see that movie though. I'd happily watch that movie.
I'm sorry, I'm complete amateur. But yeah. different.
Under
I'm
the
gonna get
river.
drunk off of apple
I
juice.
feel like apple juice. Ha! What did you put in this apple juice? I haven't had any. Have you had any of the fish? The party mix.
The party mix.
Dig in.
And
Grab a
I can
fish.
have-
Or 2.
No,
Or 3.
I like this one.
I got the fish.
Fermented apple juice.
I've never had that.
It's been here for 50 years.
50-year apple juice.
Oh, down the road. Oh yeah. So
Mm.
yeah. I don't know. What else could we say? Anything that you guys want to know?
Q&A time.
Q&A continues. If you haven't seen the video already, let me do another wall of spammage because I get to.
Because why not?
Spam! There's one more for good luck. If you haven't seen the video already, it's over there. Yeah. What are you gonna do to your sound and voice? Reminds me of the XX. One of my favorite bands. Thank you.
I met Jamie XX
What?
once. Before I knew who he was.
Really?
Yeah. I did an interview with him and I was like, who is this guy? And then I was on the bus going home and I listened to his whole album and I was like, this guy's really good. So I became a fan like an hour after I met him.
Yeah. I remember having that experience a couple times with people. But yeah, what are you gonna do to celebrate, to chill now that everything's over? The last few days were like super intense.
I'll chill a little bit, but I also need to sort out my social media posts for like Under the River. Like I need to get like the trailer, put it on there, select all the behind the scenes I want to put on my Instagram. So I have little things I want to do.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna send it to a few more people and be like, here, check out this music video. Give me more money for the next one. Thanks.
Yeah. What's the next one?
What is this?
Start planning. We're gonna have a couple songs from the album to choose from. That's for sure.
Do you want to do another? Well, you're out. After the album. After the album, maybe.
Yeah. Well, definitely not. Really want a Museum of Sins video. Oh yeah, you haven't heard that song yet.
I have not heard that song.
Now I have the full finished version. I might show you after. I'm so mean. Man, I would love to show you guys, but gotta keep it secret so that I don't spoil all the fun before November.
The secret stealers will steal it and post it everywhere.
Yeah. But I feel like there's so many songs. I don't know if I could choose which one to start with video wise. I'll probably get your input on it because there's
Sounds like a plan.
Can go both ways.
I'm interested in this question. Have you seen I haven't even asked you about it since you shot it.
What?
Have you seen the music video that the college student made with you yet?
Ah, you haven't seen that one.
No, I haven't seen any. I saw stills from your Instagram. Like BTS stills.
Yeah. We did that. Was that before Under the River?
It was before.
It was before. A couple weeks before that. Oh no! Actually, just a couple days. I remember, like, kind of simultaneously planning both, and I felt like my mind was just going crazy. But also it was fun. More teasers. Hey Nacho, what's up? I don't know how to spell that, but Mom told me to say nyeklevesh. Nyek.
Levesh is
What is
soup.
that?
Soup.
Yeah. Nyek.
Nyek.
I don't know what nyek. I feel like I should know, probably.
Nyek levesh chickens.
Nyek?
Chicken
Soup or something? Well, you're talking to
Chicken
vegan,
neck
so
soup.
I'm probably
You don't know the
useless.
word chicken.
I barely know all the different
Animals.
meat types. I'm like, I don't know. I've never seen this meat in my entire life. So I don't know. So I'm horrible Hungarian if it comes to like traditional Hungarian cuisine. I can't tell you anything about it because I've probably never tried it. all the Hungarians still can't figure it out. Wait, what was I saying? Now I forgot. Nacho.
The other video.
Probably nyakleves. Nyakleves. Oh, nyakleves is neck soup. But I mean, not literally.
Strange.
Not literally, but oh my God, Nacho has entered chat with 20 tier 1 subs to the community. Bless your soul. Thank you so much. Pow pow. Nyakleves. That's a nyakleves. It's like if a parent tells you when you're young, like, you're gonna get a nyakleves from me. Don't you dare do this. You'll get a neck soup from me because it means that I'll slap you.
Oh, it's slang for slapping?
Yes.
Nyakleves.
Wait, but what is the saying altogether in general? I think it's like kapsz egy nyaklevest. Stop it, otherwise you'll get a slap. You get a neck soup.
You get a neck soup. You get slapped
on
the neck
like
specifically.
if you get no, like I guess maybe it might have started out with getting
Mother's
slapped.
accidentally slapping the neck instead of the face. Like,
and the kid's like,
because the kid dodges.
oh,
and
that
then
felt like soup.
It was warm because it's a sting. It's like the.
Maybe. But yeah, thank you so much, Nacho. That is extremely supportive and kind and generous. Yeah, thank you and welcome. And we have now successfully taught Adam a new Hungarian phrase. Go home and tell Henny.
Nyakleves.
Nyakleves. I'm gonna crash. Enjoy the rest of stream, Adam and Chad. Cameron, good night to you.
Good night.
Kérsz egy nyaklevest? You can ask if the person wants an egg soup.
I do it on public transport, just like going up to random people.
Would you fancy?
Fancy
a soup of the neck.
Tradition.
Local specialty.
No,
Someone's
Hungarian,
just like just gullible or has never heard it, and they're like, yeah, I would love it.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It would be even funnier if they if you went into a Hungarian like cuisine restaurant and it's on the menu and you're like
the waiter just comes over.
No. And you're like, yeah, I'll have one of the neck soup, and they're like, okay, coming right up. completely blindsided. That would be hilarious. My mom used to say "fokonal," and that scared the hell out of me.
What does that mean?
It means wooden spoon, but if you...
Oh, it's like, I'm gonna get it. It's like fokonal, and then they're like, oh, no, don't get the fokonal. Don't bring the fokonal.
I don't know if I should explain this.
I think
the family's friendly stream. I'm not gonna explain it on stream.
The fokonal.
Stop saying it.
Good old fokonal.
If you read that as an English person, it means a very different thing.
What? But why if you read it as an English person? Is it a swear word? Oh, you mean it sounds like that? Or is that? Lots of Hungarian words sound like swear words. You say pussy for kiss on the cheek.
True.
Not
We're a weird nation. Yeah, no, it means
very
wooden
sexual.
spoon, but when you ask someone to grab from the kitchen, and there's an English person nearby, they might misinterpret what you're saying. That is a different thing. Yeah, sounds exactly like that. Family friendly. I must have the wrong channel. Leave now before it is too late. Hi, amazing videos, so good. Color correction on point.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. We have the man of the hour, the creator of the video. In case you're new to the channel right now or just joining us, Adam Grasso. filmmaker, videographer, cinematographer,
What else
editor,
did I say I was?
VFX
Board game
artist,
moderator.
board game moderator, sushi chef,
sushi master chef.
professional
things.
accent professional
Accent man. Person.
man of accents.
Man of accent. Man of action and accents. There you go.
Is it really a virgin apple juice? I'm not sure. I got drunk off of 2 beers last night. So I'm not sure. I feel like my tolerance is pretty,
Get drunk off
pretty
this
low.
as well. I'm still shocked that
Thank you so much, Ron. Welcome back. Phone.
I thought you just stomped your feet. Like,
you know the way rabbits do. Have you ever seen a rabbit do like a thump?
I haven't actually. Like, what, they just on the spot and they do a.
Yeah, when they're horny.
Oh really? Never seen that.
That's how I found out that no, that's how I thought I had a male rabbit back in the day, and I took him to get neutered, only to realize I got a call an hour later where they're like, "This is a female rabbit," and I was like, "That doesn't make sense." And they were like, "Well, it is what it is." And
Wow.
this is a weird thing, but apparently they both do it.
They
Females
both do a
and
little
males.
stomp, like, come on.
Yeah, and they make like a. And actually, I'm not
wow.
sure that's the sound they make, but they make like a weird sound, and they'll just like go hopping around when they're excited or it's springtime, and as animals do. And so they'll just like stomp real hard.
Give me what I want.
And then they'll just like jump in the air. Your rabbit does that, Legion. Yeah, mine did it all the time. And it would be like thump, jump, midair poo.
What? That's the talent.
And then,
I want to try and do that.
And there would be like this like triple action packed moment where I would just be like, "Whoa, okay, I need to process what just happened." So
Some talented rabbit
you
right
just
there.
like poo midair. Did a big jump.
I like that he like, gives himself and he relieves himself before the action. He wants to like, he's like, give me what I want. Let's clear everything out, and then the action begins.
Exactly. Please remove the testicle from my rabbit. I'm not great with it. Rabbits can stomp ridiculously loud. Fake nesting of rabbits is also super confusing. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
What's fake nesting?
Well, when like a female rabbit starts to. Oh yeah, because mine did this I don't know whether it was once a year or just like randomly. It would start to prepare its nest by tearing her fur out. So she would just like, it was horrible to look at. Like you just have a rabbit just like tearing its own fur out, and it creates a nest wherever it would have babies.
Wow,
And
that's
so
crazy.
rabbits often do this without actually being pregnant, which is called fake nesting.
Why do they do that? 'Cause they're like, I really want a baby, and it's like they decorate the baby's bedroom in hopes that they'll get one day. That's so sad.
It's like practicing, I guess.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've learned more about rabbits in this 10 minutes than maybe I ever have in my entire life.
Next video.
Rabbit facts.
Fake nesting.
Rabbit facts with Mimi.
Free fun facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Good old rabbit fact.
It's crazy. Rabbits should learn from birds. What do you mean?
I saw some, storks. I don't know if you call them the ones with the long legs that in cartoons they deliver the baby. The birds that deliver the baby. They're called storks. They don't literally deliver baby. Like in cartoons, there's birds called the stork. Am I pronouncing it weird with my weird?
Yeah,
the stork.
yeah.
I have a weird accent. So and like I saw one. They build their nest like by roads on. Poles, and we just drove past them, and Henny was like, "Oh, look, there's a stork there," and I was like, "What?" And it's just they're perched on right next to a road.
And there's a baby hanging.
Yeah, it's like what a weird
little...
place to raise your kids, right next to the road. Got a good view of all the traffic from here.
True. was doing that, but I ran out of fur. Oh. Birds are collecting sticks to build their nest and aren't ripping off their feathers. True.
Tony Stork.
True. I wonder if rabbits do that, like in the wild. Whether they actually
Maybe.
collect stuff nearby or like only go for the furs.
Should we do a documentary? Track a rabbit.
Yeah.
Say
That should be-
Tracks a rabbit.
That should be like the
Rabbit
whole
tracker.
concept of the video.
Rabbit tracker.
Tony Stork. Oh. Yeah, I'm crying from all the laughter. Oh my god. My makeup is all over the place. Yeah.
Wherever she's coming in, she's straw.
But yeah, I don't know. What else? Do you guys have any more questions before we start to wrap up? I don't know how long you have.
I have to be at the train station by 5.
By 5. Yeah.
20 minutes.
So like
maybe?
20 more minutes. Yeah, that should be good.
I'm gonna go to the toilet.
All right. It's in
Toilet
there.
time.
It's inside
It's
Narnia
right
somewhere.
here if you're curious.
Behind
What is
Narnia.
behind this door.
But viewers are not allowed to see
No,
Narnia,
don't
so
bring-
we're
don't
gonna
bring- don't
we're
bring
gonna
them
look
in.
down.
Don't bring them in. Don't let them
Narnia is off limits.
I forgot to turn the light on. There we go.
Narnia is a special place. In that special place, things you could never imagine happen. And there's a whole world behind that door. So it is off limits for you beautiful people. There's a lot you can see, but Narnia is off limits. What happens if you point the camera on the monitor? You want to see yourselves, guys? Infinite loop. I don't know. What shall we do? There you go. Look, it's you. You're famous. Look at that. So many diagrams. Guys, I still have all the papers here from the previous shoot. If you haven't seen Thunder, my previous music video, you can also check that out on YouTube. This room where we are, if you don't already know, was also one of the locations. It was also one of the locations. So we shot here when I wasn't even moved in yet. Welcome back. How was
Hello.
Narnia?
There's a lot of stuff in there. It's you get lost.
Yeah. Yeah, but you
crazy.
did well.
I know.
Some people don't return.
I know. I found like a couple people still walking around trying to find the door, but
Have they settled?
Oh yeah, one of them was built a fire and already built a house.
Oh,
so yeah, he seems to be doing all right.
All right, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so
Yeah.
so I guess
He said he's been there for a couple of years.
Oh yeah. His beard has grown.
He-
Last time I checked, he was
he
like
shaved-
yay high.
He shaved his mustache recently, so
Oh.
it's just got the beard.
Yeah.
No
Still
time.
hanging out with that wolf.
Yeah.
That was like weird, freaky looking wolf. But it's always around him. It's like they're inseparable.
I know. It's just. I don't know why he likes him, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I
Guess
didn't
he's
bother-
lonely.
didn't bother to help him out. I told him where the exit was, but he didn't believe me.
Having too much fun. Oh, right, I can put this back. We look ugly. Oh no, you don't. I love how that's all still up. Yeah, I was telling them about the setting. No, because like I moved in and I had nothing to put on the wall. No decorations. I was just, kind of on the fence about whether to leave it up and, stay nostalgic for a while or have it just be completely empty. So I was like, nah, I kind of want to.
Oh, the
wanna
headphones
live in
and
it.
stuff are still up there. I didn't
Yeah,
realize. You've got
Look
perfectly good set of shelves to house the.
I don't store anything on the shelves because like it looks exactly the same as it did when we came to shoot, and we had a full on like set design crew plan it all out and
That's hilarious.
like print stuff and make it look like an actual crazy person's like
And still looks
CSI
like this.
Miami. I don't know what's the scenery. So yeah, I kind of like the vibe of it. We'll change it one day if I really want to, but yeah, we'll see. How are his kids? Did you meet the rat? Did you meet the rat inside Narnia?
I didn't meet the rat. Maybe he was out shopping or something.
Shopping for what?
For rat stuff.
Stocking
Whatever
up for,
rats.
stocking up for winter. Oh my god. My kid, have you guys, no one noticed that the fridge is gone. Like, the last time I streamed, the fridge was still behind here. Like, can you imagine? Like, the place is already pretty small, but there's an entire fridge here behind me. Because as I told you, the kitchen was in pieces. It was under renovation because like, there was a pipe leak. And and yeah, so I had my fridge back here, which for one I don't know, in one aspect it was really cool. It was kind of like the perfect gamer setup where you don't ever have to leave.
You just reach for the snack.
You just open the fridge and be like, all right, time
I'm
to
gonna make
eat.
a sandwich.
Never have to leave. That didn't make much work. Didn't take much work, did it? It was a lot of work. Would you really want to leave Narnia to end up in 2020?
It's a good point. It's tempting to go back in.
That's where he's going at 5.
Yeah, see you later. Just go in, disappear.
I'll be back next year, see if anything has changed. But yeah. Yeah, so it's finally back to normal.
Esports queen.
100% gamer setups, by the way. Esports queen. Yeah, we were talking, I was asking Adam earlier before we started stream, like what he would want to play. I was like, yeah, this stream may or may not turn into a game stream.
What's that game that everyone's been playing recently? Like PewDiePie played it, and you're on a spaceship, and 2 people are imposters, and you have to do tasks, and you have to find out who the imposter. Among Us, that's it. Yeah, that game looks really fun. Have you played that?
No.
It looks really good.
Yo, gamers.
But yeah, I guess it's more of a thing you want to do with a group of people who you actually know. And then you can be like, you're a liar. It's kind of like Spyfall, but
wait, is it so it's a multiplayer
it's an online
game
where you
storyline.
Not storyline. No? You're just on a ship, on a spaceship, and you have to figure out who the imposter is, and the imposter has to kill the other people, and you have to do the tasks, and then like after someone gets killed, you like call a meeting, and through voice chat you're like, oh, no, like this person was with me, so he couldn't have been the guy.
It's kind of like that board game that we played. What was it called? With like the Godfather.
Mafia de Cuba.
Mafia de Cuba. Isn't it kind of like that?
Kind,
where you have to, like,
yeah.
Cluedo-y.
Yeah. That kind of.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, I enjoy.
Oh, I used to love Cluedo when I was a kid. It's fun. We should play that. I'm surprised no one has suggested it, or maybe I just didn't see. This community is amazing. It is.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one to play.
I really want to play some games. I'm looking forward to the time when all of the shenanigans of the album and the song and everything is over, and you can just go back to playing Trackmania. Have you played Trackmania?
I haven't actually. I've seen gameplay of it. It looks really fun.
No, you're big on what's that game?
Choo choo choo.
Do you want to do the Subtrain song with me?
Do I know it? Well, I'll follow along.
Okay, wait. What? It's the tune when there's a big bulky gift sub situation like we have now. It's 40 tier 1 sub. It's a lot that have been gifted a subscription to this channel, and so then we do the Subtrain song, which is to the tune of wait, what's the song? In the morning,
see the something.
But see, because now I don't know the original anymore, so that's why I'm like trusting in you that you know how it goes.
I know the tune of it.
I'll get my mini guitar. What is the original one? Caterpillar something?
See the
Actually,
hungry cat or something. I don't know. Or is it ducks or caterpillars or something?
Wait. Oh, damn.
We're gonna play this one in B minor.
No, you've got to be kidding me, Nacho.
Nacho pants on fire.
Another 20 subs, you crazy person. Okay, now we absolutely have to do this.
There's no turning back
There's
now.
no turning back. We're going to Narnia on the train.
Take you on a journey with.
F you. We're going to Narnia. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's crazy. It's probably gonna be a little bit out of tune, but I have no time or patience to tune this guitar properly. So yeah, it's the tune of it. It's basically
It's not the lyrics.
basically it's about train. So I'll do it.
I'll follow along.
You'll just follow along. You can like hum it along. Okay, ready everybody? Ready? Get your tickets ready because we're getting on the train. Should it go high or low? No. Should we go really high or really low? Or do you want to like hum
I can
the
do
lower?
the low.
Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little puffer trains all in a row. Here comes the driver, called Nacho Pants, to start up the engine. Puff, puff, toot, toot. Off we go. Choo, 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 choo. It's a subtrain. It's a subtrain. So get on board. Let's go. Here we go again. Choo, 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 choo. Hey Adam.
Yeah.
Do you think we can go faster than that?
We can try.
Here we go. It's a subtrain. It's a subtrain. So get on board. Let's go. Hey Adam.
Yes.
You think we can go even faster?
We can try.
As fast as you can. It's a subtrain. It's a subtrain. So get on board. Let's go.
Faster.
Subtrain. It's a subtrain. Get on board. Let's go. Okay. Hey Adam.
Yeah.
Do you know where the brakes are?
No.
We need to stop the train.
I got no.
We need to stop the train. I think it's there. Press the brake. Press the brake.
We are safely arrived at the station.
You gotta tell them to get off the train. You want to do the dirty
You
deed?
can now depart from the train, ladies and gentlemen. We arrived at our destination. Thank you for boarding the subtrain, and we hope to see you again.
Pass. Pass.
Pass the test.
Pass the test. Worthy. He's worthy of the community.
And the official subtrain announcer will be with you. The next train will be departing. We'll have to double check the schedule.
Oh, initiation complete. Now drink your apple juice. Oh my god. Passes the vibe check. We have 10 more minutes, guys. Any last
10 more
final
minutes.
questions you would like to know about the video, about anything,
About
or
life.
anything about life? Any final wishes? before
Wishes,
we-
demands.
if you haven't already done so, before asking your final question, go and check out my newest video that was done with the man sitting next to me, Adam Grasso. Third time,
Collaboration.
three time Oscar winning. Sayonoi Oscar winning.
You won the Sayonoi Oscar many a time. You're all invited to the ceremony for this year's awards show.
I'm sorry, I buried the question. Did you try different setups than scaffolding? That's interesting.
We did not, because I kind of knew what we were gonna do. Like I knew how we would do it. I did think of a drone at one point, and then I realized that like it would not work because it wouldn't be as stable, and also like the water would ripple from the fans of the drone, and Mimi would probably like you'd see the wind from the drone hitting her face, and she'd just be like that all the time. So yeah, it was better if we had.
We actually wanted to have a drone.
We thought about it.
Drone part.
And then we were like.
We were close. We had our guy.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. But that was because the original idea, after the crazy idea that I had, was to like have you going through like the countryside or something like
no,
that.
I don't know whether that was already once we had the concept pretty much laid out, where it was, stream. Yeah, because we already had our location at that point. Because I remember my friend whose family owns that location told me about some really cool spots nearby, and so we were like, okay, so there's a field, there's the Balaton nearby, and so we were kind of considering what to do, and I was collecting all sorts of reference pictures of like, I don't know, just field stuff or taking a boat into the lake, and then I had all these different ideas. Oh yeah, I even had the idea of incorporating the fish and me kind of like going on a date with the fish. Remember? And one of the storyline ideas was kind of falling in love with the fish and having these really romantic, like kind of absurd situations where we would be just like having a picnic with like
feeding
the fish
each other.
Fish in the fish bowl, and just being like, chilling there, or chilling in a little boat in the lake, and then the fish like jumping in the water.
He's like diving off the boat.
Yeah, and then Adam was just like, no. He vetoed it as quick as
good idea.
This apple juice.
Now I like the idea. Now I want to do it. We do it again. Can we delete the video? Get started.
Oh my god. What was all that red paint in the one video clip? Oh yeah. How much broccoli does she have in her house? Like, if you sneak away and look in the fridge, is she a massive weirdo?
She's got a lock on her fridge, so I can't open it.
For good reason.
Yeah.
Next question. Back to original question. So the red paint in the one video. So I remember like an hour ago, I was like, I really want to tell you guys about the net situation, because it was more difficult than you would imagine to find a fishing net to drop on me, right? So as a vegan, I was looking up like fishermen's stores. Like, I was Googling stuff I would never have thought. I was calling out fishermen's and at fishermen's stores, asking them whether they had fishing nets, and they were like, for what purpose? And
what fish are you trying to catch? None.
They were the most random, like, awkward conversations, because I was like, to cover me. And I was like, wait, no, this sounds bad.
I want the net to cover me.
And I was like, no.
To capture me.
Dr. Wimpy, thank you so much. How big was the rubber duck budget? I spent a lot on the rubber ducks. And I just kept going back to buy more, because Adam was like, that looks good, we need more of that. And so I went back.
Yeah, I was like, they look great, let's get some more.
And I remember one time, like, the lady at the shop, like, did a comment, and she was just like, you like your rubber ducks, don't you?
You're a creep, aren't you?
And I lied, and I was like, oh yeah, it's for my nephew's birthday.
He just loves rubber ducks.
I was like, yeah, I'm planning a birthday. I was like, I didn't want to explain. and yeah, so all the fishermen's shops, you know, they just started explaining how in Hungary, you know, like the fishing nets were very different because, you know, you would always have those vertical nets where it would just be like nets like that, and it kind of like.
Well, like, do you mean to throw it out of your boat and wait for the fish to come in?
Yeah. So it's got this kind of log shape and then like different sections.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I don't know, how does it work?
Wait, you just like
a tube net. I don't know how it works.
Our fisher knowledge is very low.
And so they were like, okay, what you need is something that is used in like big open waters, and even there they don't really use those big nets like that. So we can't help you. You have to go and look around in like hobby party, like artsy shops, where they use these specific, typical, classic, kind of like single,
like the stereotypical fisherman's net.
Yeah. So now they use it for decorational purposes more. And then I was like, the more you know. Okay, so like all this time Googling and going into shops was for nothing. At least now I know. So I was looking up decoration hobby stores, and so I think they had just ran out of stock, and they didn't have any of that. So I was like back to square one. But all of them were good in a way that they gave me another idea of where to keep looking. So I was always kind of redirected in like different directions, but like it was a few checkpoints until I actually found what I needed, which ended up being, I don't know if you are going to be surprised by hearing this, but the net that we used to throw on me, do you know what it was?
Was it the thing to like stop dogs in the back of cars?
Yeah.
Where it's like the divider?
So I had to go to a place kind of like Home Depot, that you guys have in America, some of you. So it was like our local Home Depot, and so I went and looked online for like different nets, and I think I found that out on my own. I just like looked at nets, and it was like car net, and so I looked for the biggest one, but had to go to several different stores because they were out of stock. And so this poor guy in one of the places where there was like only one or two in stock, you know, was like looking all over the place for me. And yeah, so I ended up buying 4 of those because first I only got 2, and they were only about that big. And so you were like, oh, that's not going to be big enough. One time when we took it to the location scout or whatever. And so yeah, you asked me to buy 2 more. So we got 4 altogether, and then took it to a place to get it professionally like sewed together. I have it here with me.
It's crazy. Wait. So much work for something that's on the screen for like 10 seconds.
Right. Wait, it's here. Oh, and you know what else is here?
Your knee pads.
My knee pads used to crawl in the water, because at first I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna completely like ruin my knees. As you guys saw in the pictures, like even with everything, they were pretty much ruined. But yeah, so I spray painted like black.
So because like they were really obvious when they were black that she was wearing knee pads.
It's horrible. So I was Googling like how to dye, like what should I use to dye knee pads the different color, and then I found out that you can't really use any dye because it's a material that can't take in dye. So I had to spray paint it, and then it didn't work because it was ugly, and you could tell it was too big. So I had to buy a blue one, the thinner ones, and then I ended up finding in the pharmacy the nude. The nude type. So I went through three different types. 3 different prototypes of knee pads, and still had my knees completely messed up. And then after we got the net, we figured, because Adam was like, no, black is not good. We need red. We need red. To
stand out.
I was like, I've been looking for nets for like I don't know how many weeks. And then I was like, you know what, Adam, I'm gonna do it. Like I'll figure out a way to do it. And so I ended up like spray painting the net, but it wouldn't
keep the color.
It wouldn't keep the color. And so yeah, the one good thing about it is that it ended up looking more genuinely real because it looks more rusty rather than red.
Yeah.
So even though most of the color faded, like I remember we spent so long trying to get it all red. And so Harry and I were like spray painting it over and over and over again, and I was just like running away with the with my nose covered because it was so toxic. And yeah, so just ended up like getting 2 bottles worth of red paint on the newspaper that was underneath and barely any on the net itself. But yeah, this is definitely now big enough to catch a human.
A human.
And now
fish.
you know how I felt.
Feels interesting.
Do you feel like a fish?
I feel like I can transform into a fish.
Yeah.
But I'm on the verge of it.
It's almost meditative. See, now we're both fish.
Just do the whole stream like we should have done it.
Yeah, we should.
So yeah, the music video. I just want to talk really seriously for a second.
Yeah, so the process. The
Yeah.
process was very elaborate, and it took a lot of concentration and dedication, and we had to be serious and on point. But
Yeah.
that's just how we are. Very serious.
All the time, really. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a net fish.
Yeah, but it does look good. I'm happy with how it turned out. Good to know if I need to catch a human. Very serious.
Net is the way to go.
Yeah. 2 Hungarian basketballs in the chat. All right, guys, that is pretty much our time. Any final words?
Any final words? Well, yeah, thank you for watching the video and supporting Mimi's music and videos from the very beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
And for sharing your thoughts and insights. It's always very, very useful and interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the same if, there would be no one to watch it. We'd probably just like, in the dark, you're just like watching your own video.
It's a good video. It's good, right?
Let me make a fake account to comment.
Yeah, great video.
And just like send it to
Best
each other.
video ever.
Hundreds of hours just for you to watch it.
It's a good video, right? It's great. It's engaging, right?
What a turning point. Have to watch it. Sounds interesting. Thank you, PJB. Wow, for the subscription. I appreciate it so much. Thank you all for being here today. If you haven't already watched and seen it, let me spam it for you. Elegantly, as I do.
Classic spam.
I'm enjoying the spammage. So yeah, that wraps up our stream. I'm pretty happy with how it went. Like we went through.
We did good.
All the main points. Showed you some BTS stuff. Speaking of which, most of the footage, mostly the videos, which you guys did not see, so that there would still be some excitement left. But so there will be a really elaborate mini documentary of the making of for this music video, and it will be out later this week, if not the weekend. I'm not sure. So that is going to be put together by Harry, and so we're really looking forward to that. I haven't even seen the last one, but I mean the final footage, but we've seen smaller edits because it's really cinematic and dramatic, and it's got everything really nicely outlined. So something like this that was really intense and everything. Like you get a pretty good idea of how it was put together if that's something you're interested in. So stay tuned, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream. Still got a really, really busy last week of album work coming up this next week, so we'll see.
So see you in 2 months.
No.
She won't leave you that long again.
I told him not to say that. Well done.
I'm the moderator.
Not disappoint.
If she's ever away for too long, you tell me and I'll find her. I'll bring her back to the computer.
Is Harry going to stream again at some point? I'm not sure. You ask him. At some point in life, maybe, if he decides to. But yeah. See you guys soon. Join Discord if you are not already there, because if I will be streaming, I will let you guys know there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you my beautiful, fantastic end screen. Look at that. You're still there.
Still here. Wow.
You're still there.
Incredible.
So yeah, thank you, Adam, for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're becoming quite the streamer.
I know. So it was my second time as well. Like
I know.
My Twitch virginity was broken 6 months ago, and I'm back. I feel like it's it's just beginning the journey.
Journey. So when are you gonna have your own channel?
We'll see. Maybe. Well, maybe we'll see. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe now. Maybe I'll take over your channel. I don't know.
Oh.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh man. All right. Well, this is a good time to end stream. We don't want to give away the channel just yet. Hold on.
I'm gonna buy it off her. 150 euros and a lifetime supply of apples.
Indeed.
That is a deal that...
Oh, damn. He's using the apples. Oh, he knows what to do. How to steal
I know what steals your heart.
All right. Well, that is us. We are ready to go. I don't think I've ever rated pencils before, but we're going to do that now. He's doing some music.
Pencil. He's... I want to hear pencils.
Yeah, he's playing some acoustic. So we're gonna go over and listen to some music. Thank you guys so much for being here, for listening, for supporting, for just being so great, and being part of the best community ever. No bias. And yeah, shout out to Adam for being here with us today. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to the moderators of the channel for taking care of us, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you very soon.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, high five.
Woo! And high
see
five
you soon,
to
guys.
you.
Have a good day, evening.
Go watch my video. All right.
Raid. I want to see pencils.
You want to see our raid? Here we go.
What's pencils doing?